Welcome back to Knitting Nicely. I'm Danielle Chauvet, your knitting coach. Today is just a really quick video on how to do a knit through the front and back. Be sure to check out my description box below to find out how to contact me, and also for a link for some fun knitting patterns. Okay, this is how you do a ktfb. ktfb stands for knit through the front and back. So it's basically a really simple way to make an increase in your knitting. And as you can see in my sample here, it's a little bit visible. It leaves a little bit of a bump, almost looks like a purl bump. This is where I've done one here. You can see that right there. And this is another one. And this is another one right here. And as you can see, I went from 2 stitches. Here's these 2 rows that go down, and then there's my new row. That's where I made my increase between these 2. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really actually very, very simple. So I've got a garter stitch border here. It's 3 stitches of garter stitch, and I'm just going to move over to this stitch here. This is where I'm going to do my ktfb, knit through the front and back. So I've got 3 stitches to go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is where you're going to do it. So it's really easy. You just knit through the front of your stitch as you normally would, but instead of slipping that stitch off, okay, you're leaving that stitch on, moving the yarn to the back and your needle to the back of that stitch. See that? Now you're going to knit through that back of that stitch. So put your yarn around your needle just like you normally do and knit through it. And now you can slip that stitch off. So now you've created 2 stitches out of 1. All right, so let's do that again. So let's move over a few stitches. And we're gonna do it again. Let's move over to here. Okay, so we're gonna do a knit through the front and the back of this stitch, making the stitch into 2 stitches. Knit through the front like normal, but don't slip it off. Move your right needle to the back of that stitch. Go around it with your working yarn and pull it through, and then slip it off. Now I've got 2 stitches where 1 used to be, and then you can just finish off your row. Easy way to make an increase in your knitting, but be aware that you need to account for this little purl bump. That's going to happen. If you don't like that purl bump, there are other ways to increase that are a little bit more invisible, but sometimes this little design element is kind of nice. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to be notified when new videos are available, please hit the subscribe button. Happy knitting!